Large tech companies like Amazon, Netflix, Google, and Microsoft release software changes constantly, sometimes many times a day, while millions of people are using their apps. But how do they update so fast without breaking everything? How can an app keep improving while staying online the whole time? The answer is one word you keep hearing everywhere: DevOps. But what does DevOps actually mean? It sounds like a job, a tool, and a buzzword all at once. So let me explain it in the simplest way possible. No confusing jargon. Welcome to SHADHINPATH, where we make tech simple. Let's go. To understand DevOps, first we need to understand the problem it was created to solve. Building software usually involves two very different groups of people. The first group is the developers, the dev. Developers write the code. They build new features, fix bugs, and constantly make changes. The second group is operations, the ops. Operations teams run the app on real servers, keep it online, monitor performance, and handle outages. Now here's the problem. Developers want to move fast, release features, make changes quickly. But operations wants stability, no downtime, nothing breaking. One side wants change. The other side wants things to stay still, and that creates conflict. For many years, these two teams worked separately. Developers would write the code, then pass it to operations. People call this throwing code over the wall. The developer says, "It works on my computer." Then operations tries to run it on the real server, and suddenly something breaks. Maybe a setting is missing. Maybe the server isn't configured right. Maybe the versions don't match. Then operations blames developers. Developers blame operations. Releases get slow. Fixes take forever. Users get frustrated, and the business loses time. This is exactly the problem DevOps was created to solve. DevOps tears down that wall between development and operations. So here's the simplest definition. DevOps is a way of working where the people who build software and the people who run it work together as one team, using automation to build, test, release, and monitor software faster and more reliably. Let me make it even simpler. DevOps means build together, test automatically, release faster, monitor continuously, and fix problems quickly. Two words really matter here: together and automation. Together is the culture part. Developers and operations are no longer fighting. They share one goal: deliver good software that works for users. Automation is the technical part, letting machines do the slow, repetitive work that humans used to do by hand. Let's make that automation real with a few quick examples. Instead of a person manually copying code onto a server, an automated pipeline does it. Instead of a person manually clicking through every feature to check it, automated tests check the app in seconds. And instead of waiting for users to complain, monitoring tools detect problems early. That's the power of automation. Fewer mistakes, far less time. Now let me show you a simple DevOps workflow, step by step. This is DevOps actually in action. Step 1, a developer writes some code. Step 2, the code is saved in a version control tool like Git. This tracks who changed what and when. Step 3, automatically, a pipeline runs tests on that code to catch bugs. Step 4, if the tests pass, the app is built and packaged, so it's ready to run. Step 5, the app is deployed to a server, usually in the cloud, where real users can reach it. Step 6, monitoring tools watch the app to make sure it's healthy, fast, and online. Step 7, if something goes wrong, the team gets an alert, fixes it quickly, and learns from it so it doesn't happen again. Then the cycle starts over. That's it. It's not magic. It's teamwork plus automation running in a loop. Now, the heart of all this automation has a name you should know: CI/CD. CI/CD stands for continuous integration and continuous delivery. Don't worry about the big words. Here's the simple picture. Think of it like an automated assembly line in a factory. A developer finishes a small piece of code. Instead of a human manually testing and shipping it, the CI/CD pipeline takes over automatically. It grabs the new code, combines it with everyone else's, tests it, packages it, and ships it to the servers all by itself in minutes. CI, continuous integration, means new code is automatically combined and tested again and again all day long. CD, continuous delivery, means that tested code can be released to users quickly and safely. So instead of waiting weeks or months for a big, scary release, teams ship small, safe updates constantly. And here's the best part. If a new change does cause a problem, the system can automatically roll back to the last working version in seconds. That's how a company can change its app thousands of times a day without the whole thing falling apart. So why does the whole tech world care so much about DevOps? 4 simple reasons. 1. Speed. Companies release new features in minutes instead of months. In business, faster wins. 2. Reliability. Because everything is automated and tested, there are fewer mistakes and fewer crashes. Humans get tired and forget steps. Machines don't. 3. Fewer disasters. That dreaded 2 a.m. server crash, with monitoring and automatic rollbacks, problems get caught and fixed before most users even notice. 4. Scale. When millions of people use an app at once, automation lets it grow to handle the load, then shrink back down. No panic, no manual scrambling. And here's the thing, you already experience DevOps every single day without knowing it. Every time your phone apps quietly update overnight. Every time Instagram or YouTube adds a feature without ever going offline. Every time a website handles a massive sale without crashing. That smooth experience is DevOps working invisibly in the background. Now, one very important truth. DevOps does not mean nothing will ever break. Even the biggest companies have outages. DevOps doesn't make problems disappear. It helps teams detect them faster, fix them faster, and stop the same problem from happening again. DevOps is not about being perfect. It's about improving continuously. Let me also clear up the 3 most common misunderstandings. First, DevOps is not a single tool. People hear Docker, Kubernetes, or Jenkins and think, that's DevOps. Those are just tools that support it. DevOps is the mindset and the workflow, not any one app. Second, DevOps is not just one person's job. It's a team culture. Everyone who builds and runs the software working together. Third, DevOps is not only for giant tech companies. Even small startups and tiny teams use these same ideas to ship better software faster. So let's bring it all together. Dev means the developers who build the software. Ops means the operations team who run it. DevOps brings both sides together and uses automation to build, test, release, and monitor software in a never-ending cycle of improvement. It's not a tool. It's a culture, a mindset, and a set of practices. And the goal is simple. Deliver software faster, safer, and more reliably. The easiest way to remember it, DevOps is teamwork plus automation. And yes, DevOps is also one of the highest paid, most in-demand careers in tech. If you want to actually become a DevOps engineer, I made a full step-by-step beginner roadmap video. Watch that next. If this finally made DevOps make sense, subscribe to SHADHINPATH for simple, honest tech in plain language. And tell me in the comments, what tech word should I explain next? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.